The other day, Angela and I were discussing how I haven't really been on a long ride in a while. She suggested at the end of this week, we're going to help her sister with her new house a little bit. Why don't you ride out then? That plan will work out really well. I've done that ride before, twice, but I'm not entirely convinced that my fitness and my familiarity with any bike that I have is quite ready for it. So yesterday I decided that I would be riding the red Crux with the pink tires. I would use it for the long ride, and I've been spending some saddle time on it, kind of just like break in the relationship between me and the Crux, so that it's like the most familiar fit, that I can sit on it the longest and be the most content, and that's working pretty okay. Yesterday, a few friends and myself took like a 60-kilometer ride out and back to the spot that I shot my very, very first vlog for this channel. Like literally the exact same route. It made me think like really quickly, why did I take the plunge? Like, why did I start shooting videos where I talk to camera while riding and like shooting so much different than I had for like the 2.5 years before that? And I remembered it was because I wanted to shoot a better video of riding our fixed gears around the Cabot Trail, which we did, and I did not make a video of. Okay, as an added challenge to getting ready to go do the longest ride that I'll probably do this year, hopefully more later, I am going to I'm gonna go visit my family. I haven't been able to visit my family in like a long time. Angela's on clinical for this week, and Norton and I have this real tendency to need all attention at all times, and the easiest way for that to not bother Angela is just to not be here. And in very typical fashion, I want to fit in as much stuff as I can in the like 4-ish days that I am home to try and ride at least 3 different kinds of bikes, fit 3 bikes in here, and come back with hopefully enough energy on Friday morning to be able to do that long ride. This is the result every time I try and bring 3 bikes in a neat and organized manner. The neat and organized very much takes a back seat to get them there. Wow, Londonderry's a pretty busy spot. So instead of taking 100 Series Highway the entire way to New Brunswick, which is super boring, I thought this would be like a really good opportunity to actually look at the 2 options that I sort of have for riding all the way to Amherst. What I've always done in the past is come down that road and come straight across here to go across to Sutherland's Lake. It's a pretty disgusting dirt road climb. This is like the Wentworth Valley Highway. If I go that way, it adds another like 25, maybe 30 kilometers onto the trip. I don't want to do this way again because the dirt road climb is just, well, it's just annoying at like 110 or 120 kilometers. And then there's another pass called Nutby Mountain, which I have never been on. And it's about the same length as this at like 220K. So if I just go Wentworth Valley, you're looking at like 240, 245, Nutby Mountain's like 224, Londonderry through Sutherland's Lake, that's also 224. But I have ridden these roads numerous times. I've never been to Nutby Mountain. Sometimes I feel like familiarity can be better than shorter rides, because at least you know where you're at. I'll have to make that decision by Saturday. I hope it's not, it's 32 degrees out right now. I hope it's not this hot while I ride. What are the odds that I'd be going into a shed on a Spindatt vlog? There's something in here that I admittedly kind of forgot that I had bought completely sight unseen. And because it's been sitting here for so long, it like out of sight, out of mind. I had all these other things going on. But then I showed up and I was like, oh, I bought a Trek 8500. That's right. I don't really have a plan for this. I think originally, like when I bought it day one, the thought was like it'd be a cool candidate for using all the parts that I actually ended up using on the work truck. But now the work truck is built and we all love it so much that it can't come apart. It needs to stay how it is and progressively get more and more ridiculous as time goes on. So I bought this and it sat for a long time. My spare parts are fairly dwindled down to just about nothing-ish. All I know is this is like a super good looking aluminum frame from the 90s, and I do want to do it justice. I just don't want to spend any more money for the summer. I'm trying to do like a no spend summer, and all of these projects, all of these things are making it really hard to stick with that goal. How sweet is this shed? It doesn't have 6-foot ceilings, it's got 8-foot ceilings, and I'm very jealous of this setup. When I was a kid and I first got into cars, I had like a Mark III Golf bumper, and I would like push everything to the side, kind of like it is now, and I would just like sit here and try and sand Bondo on it, and everyone was like, that shed's too small to be hanging out in. But I've proved them all wrong by starting an entire YouTube business in a shed with even shorter ceilings. Never give up on your dream. There is an absurd amount of talking in this video. I will stop now.